Hi guys, welcome to Sewing News Live. I'm Angela Wolf and I have a great show planned for you today. I'm going to bring on Joanne Benko and Cindy Hogan from Cynthia's Embroidery and Joanne from Let's Go Sew. So, a lot of sews there with the SEW. So I see you all rolling in. Welcome, welcome. So, I just have to laugh. I can see this says 9 a.m. You guys are hilarious. So making sure that I'm not freezing because something's going on with the internet today. We can't get Cindy here. Bring Joanne down for a second. Can you guys hear me okay? Give me the hearts. Hopefully it's okay. Happy Tuesday, Danielle. Great to see you. Mary Smith, great to see you. Good morning, everyone. Okay, I think it looks good. I'll bring Joanne back up here. So what we have today, I haven't caught up with you on the...
Hi.
Hi?
There you are. No, I'm wearing you out.
I can hear Cindy. I just can't see her yet. So we have some things to share with you. We haven't been with you for like, let's see, with the Sewing News Live, sponsored by Brother. We have not been up here for a few weeks because we've been traveling. We went to VDTA, and in case you missed my live video there, Mariah showed us how to use the roller feeder, which was super cool on the ScanNCut. And I brought Cindy on today because you guys might have heard me talking about cutting leather with the ScanNCut, and I told you that we only used a half cut. Well, we're going to talk about what the difference is between half cut and full cut. And then we have Joanne on here. She's going to talk about some things she's working on, and of course, her free embroidery design of the month. So let's bring her up here. I see you all rolling in. Robin said, hey, Robin. By the way, Robin, I'm going to call you right after this show. I always love when I see somebody on here and I'm like, oh, wait, I have to call you. All right, guys, so let's bring Joanne on. Just 1 second here. See if I can bring her up. Hi, Joanne.
Hey, everybody. How's my sewing friends today?
Yeah. Hey, cute hairdo. I love it.
Oh, I just got it up in a bun.
Oh, I was going to ask if you got it cut. So you have it pulled very cute.
Yeah, it's there. It's just tucked up.
Everyone, say hi to Joanne. Joanne has sent over some really fun things for us to show. You've been busy this month. This month has been so crazy. Just traveling. VDTA came up. And seeing all the new products, things like that. And then now I'm off to Puyallup. Are you going to Puyallup, Joanne?
No, I've been there, though. It's fantastic. I've been there. It's really something.
I'm very excited. I've never been, but it's a very long flight, so I'm going to bring a lot of books. All right, so let's see. What do you have up here? What have you been working on? Let me bring your screen up.
Well, we just finished It So Easy not too long ago, so there was a lot of sewing going on. February is almost gone, and there will be a whole new batch of projects for Brother coming in March. They're already on their way and ready to be published. So there'll be a whole lot of new things. So today we just have some of the things that have already been up on the site for this month. But it's interesting. I recently posted a blog on my own Let's Go Sew site, and I was asking my readers where they look for sewing ideas, inspiration, information, and it kind of, it ended up going a little bit wild. I've gotten some great comments and a lot of responses to the survey that I did. But I was really thinking...
I saw that on there. So what was the consensus? Which one? I see you, Cindy, by the way, just so you know.
Kind of like what you would imagine, a little bit of here, there, and everywhere. But what got me thinking about it is that, I don't know about you, but sometimes I know I want to find something out, but I just don't know where to search, or I end up, going down the proverbial rabbit hole trying to find something. And there's so many resources out there, but in particular for our brother sites, Brother Sews and Stitching Social, there's a lot of golden information there. And I just thought maybe I would be able to help everybody out there search for it a little bit easier. So I had a quick tip actually posted on the Brother blog this month for February, just guiding them through that very thing on the actual Stitching Social site.
Up here, is this it right here?
Yeah, so I put together just a little, you know, a little bit of a few screens there for you to scroll through.
So let's see what Joanne sent over. This is the, for those of you that don't know, this is the website, blog.brothersews.com, where we have a ton of free information for you using all of the Brother products. So whatever you have of Brother's probably included on here. And there's the dress. I have to just point out the dress.
Yes, there's the dress.
The dress.
So when you first open it up, you get to see a beautiful picture of Angela's dress.
So the dress, for those that are joining me in Puyallup for the big fashion show Friday night, I have a Friday Night Live fashion show. There, I think it's over 500 people already that are coming.
Wow.
It's going to be crazy. There's still more room for you guys. It's going to be, and we're giving away at the end of the fashion show a Brother sewing machine, the NS80, my travel one that I love, and a ScanNCut, if I'm correct. Okay, so don't quote me because I always get something wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And that's at the end of the fashion show. But this gown is in transit right now, FedEx to the fashion show. It's going to be part of the grand finale because you have to see this on the runway. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, that's great.
So, oh, there's the NS80 right below it. Yes. Okay, so here is your, let me just take Cindy off of speakerphone here. Sorry about that. Okay, here's your quick tip for February. So what was your quick tip?
So the quick tip was basically how to wade your way through all the information that is on Stitching Social. So I just did some, you know, some screenshots showing, walking you basically through how to search on the Brother blog. Because if you're looking for inspiration or you're looking for information, you know, sometimes it's even seasonal. Maybe you're, you know, you're already starting your holiday gifts in July and you want to look back instead of, you know, seeing just what's current. You might want to dig into what's also been posted on there in the past. So that quick tip was just to guide you through how to search on there and looking for videos. You've done so many great videos on there. Cindy has, some of the other bloggers. So just some, you know, quick ideas for getting in there and digging out all that good information.
Well, you know, you pointed out something interesting. You know, some blogs are just written, some are video. I think what Brother has done such a great job of, and what I enjoy working with everyone like yourself, Cindy, Mr. Domestic, Janice, everybody, Laura, all the brand ambassadors they have, we all have like a different specialty for how we share product. Mine is video. I absolutely detest writing, but but you love writing. So I mean, it's so complimentary for all of us, and so whatever your flavor is as far as learning, you have such opportunities here. If you don't like video, you've got a ton of stuff on here that is not video. So I think it's just a great mix of projects, a mix of talent, and thanks, Brother, for having us, because it's a great product to use as well, obviously.
Yep.
So, hey, Kathy has a quick question for us. I'm going to bring this up because we were just talking about it so easy. Her PBS station does not have It So Easy. They lost their transmitter. Well, that stinks. They need more donations then. But she wants to know where else she can see It So Easy TV. So I thought both of us, you can find our episodes, like my episodes, on my YouTube channel. Joanne's are on her YouTube channel. There's It's So Easy TV YouTube channel. You can also watch these on Amazon live streaming. You can watch Create TV and
then, of course, the website.
Blog, the website, they have a new episode every week. So there's lots of opportunities, Kathy. And I know you're in the private group. I'll leave some links for that, too. So, all right, let's see what else do we have on here. This is a great way. I'm pointing over here because it's on that screen, but it's on your screen.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a great way to understand how to search on the blog. So thanks for doing that, Joanne.
Well, you know, for example, those are the 4 featured items that are on there for February. So, you know, when you're looking at those, you're going to see that it's pretty obvious on the Brother blog, but those projects are elsewhere as well. So if you go to the next screen, I think I have on there where you might find, for example, the free design of the month. If you flip to the very next screen, down one more, right there. The free design is posted on blog.brothersews.com, but it's also posted on Embroidery. So if you're shopping for embroidery designs and you're on Embroidery, you're going to see that right on the home page every single month. And you can click right there, and it'll take you to the project, and you can download the free design.
Which is awesome. What is, I want to scroll back up here, that little bag that you have, the Foot of the Month project, learn how to use the pearl and sequins foot. That bag's so cute.
It's just a little sachet, but it's a fun way to use the pearl and sequins foot. Pearl and sequins means it sews pearls and sews sequins, just with a simple zigzag stitch, but the foot has a channel in it so that that trim goes right underneath there and stays perfectly straight. You can even do, you know, stitch around curves with the pearl foot because it has a little wide opening at the back end. So I thought it would be fun just to do a little sachet. You know, I think we never get tired of the girly girl kind of things that we, you know, tuck away in our drawer. Or my favorite place to put a sachet is actually in the suitcase. So it takes away what I call hotel smell. You know, when you bring everything home, it just has a certain, like, it smells like the room you were in.
Oh, so, yes. Tell me about it. I think I'm like living that way right now. Just for a few more weeks and then I'm back to normal. I think I'm back to normal, but
that just freshens it up a little bit. But you just buy ordinary craft pearls and it fits perfectly in that foot. You can use it for sewing trims too, but.
And then we have the free design of the month project with the key. That's very cute. The Mickey. That's very cute. What else do you have in here? Embroidery.
So now when we think about looking for free designs, or we think about looking for project inspiration, information, ideas, again, it's that whole package there. When you go to the Brother website, which I go to brothersews.com. If you type in Brother, you'll find it, but that's the direct route to the sewing site, brothersews.com. You know, there's a lot on there, and I like to make things easy, so I just came up with this little tutorial so that you could show everybody and we could talk about how to find those things. So if you flip back to that screen just for a second, what I'm pointing to with the arrow is if you go to brothersews.com and you scroll all the way to the bottom, this is what you're going to see, this block of information. And if you click on Sitemap, when you click on Sitemap, now you're going to find everything that's on there. So, for example, if you're looking for free designs, free projects, they're archived on the Brother website, and there are so many of them that there are literally page after page after page that you can scroll through. But you got to find where the page is first. So that's what I'm pointing out there.
That's great. I didn't even know that.
And then you can pick your category. Yeah. You could pick your category. They've redesigned the website, and they may be still tweaking it a little bit, but things got shifted around. So I just wanted to make it a little easier for everybody to find everything.
All right. I have a few more things. I'm going to bring Cindy up here because I see her in there before she disappears. I see you, Cindy. We'll be bringing you in just a second. I have a quick question, and I might bring Cindy up here for this question too before I ask it. So I'm going to put this screen. Oh my gosh, the ScanNCut projects.
Yep, that's the last screen. So that's the end of that.
That is so cute.
And it just goes to show you, again, you can search for free designs, you can search for projects, you can search for past Foot of the Month projects, you can also search for ScanNCut projects. It's all there.
Awesome. All right, Cindy, are you ready? We're going to have you join us. Bring all three of us up here.
Can you hear me?
Hey, Cindy!
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you great. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. I've got you in my ear today.
And just make us all over the place. I'm trying to make sure we can all see each other. There we go. How's this? Okay, so Cindy, welcome to the show. As you know, we're chatting. I don't know if you heard us, but we were just talking about how each of us as brand ambassadors for Brother offer different things for the website, different tutorials, and I think it's just beneficial for so many. And you, by the way, caught me saying a boo-boo the other day. It really wasn't a boo-boo. She said, I think you misunderstood. So, and then this came to be a great question. So we're going to talk about the ScanNCut, full cut versus half cut. But before we get into that, someone just asked a great question, and all three of us have used the Dream Machine, love the Dream Machine. Let me see if I can find this again. It didn't go away. Okay, Libby wants to know, how can she find what benefits to purchasing the upgrade for the Dream Machine 2? Anybody have any advice on that?
That should be on the website, on the Dream Machine page.
Okay, so if you go to brothersews.com, let me put this in here.
I'm thinking it's in where it shows different product upgrades. I could find it if I had time to dig for it.
Yeah, we can go back and hunt for that one.
So you know what we'll do is, I didn't know if anybody knew by heart. I just always go to the website. Where did you go? It wasn't a vet. Thanks for all the comments. Okay, so Livy, what we're going to do is we're going to try to find it, and then we'll scroll back through here and send you a link for that. So that, I mean, I'm so bad that when it comes to anything new and upgraded, I want to have it, because I always, even with sewing machines, embroidery, whatever, same with my computer, it changes so much. Even think of like our cell phones. My gosh, I upgraded that from a 7 to a 9, and now it's like eons different. So for me, that's what I always think. But there'll be a whole list. Oh, Libby says you guys rock. Thanks. All right, so Cindy.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's talk about full cut versus half cut.
Okay, and I wasn't correcting you. I just didn't want you to say it again.
Well, actually, I was completely, this is what happened. We were all at FIT, and somebody brought down this beautiful leather. If you guys are on my Instagram, it's at Angela with Fashion. You'll see, people thought I was making cookies, which obviously is not my forte. I'm better at cookies than cooking, but... And I heard them say, do a half cut, but there was a purpose for that. So what they did was a full cut. But why don't you explain what you were telling them about the half cut? Because it's kind of a cool feature that you could do on your ScanNCut that I never even thought about.
Yeah, so we were cutting the leather with the auto blade, the black blade, and we cut completely through. But what they wanted to know was, hey, could we score this? Because they'd been burnishing it, and they were thinking that they could score it. And I said, well, we could try half cut for that tomorrow if we had time, but we didn't really have time because the half cut won't go all the way through the leather. It would just score the top. So I think it will work. I haven't stopped in order to figure it out, but I'm sure that the FIT instructors have played with it and tried it by now.
Yeah. So it cut it beautifully though. When you did it, the scoring though would have been super, super cool.
Yeah, I think that would be super cool. They, you know, the purpose of the half cut is just to basically cut halfway through material. It's there for things like heat transfer vinyl and pressure sensitive vinyl, so that you cut through the top layer and the glue layer, but you don't cut through the carrier sheet. So, but I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't work for the leather to just halfway cut it as well.
Right. You know who else messaged me about this? Which it was right after I said it too, was our buddy that does the fishing skin.
Oh, Fish Lady.
Yeah.
What was her name?
I just always follow him on Instagram, and he does those fish scales. I have a whole bunch of them over here that I'm waiting to cut. And he wanted to know what would be the benefit of half cut versus the full cut. And you explained it well, since I had already misunderstood that one.
Yeah, that was the only reason they wanted to do it. They were wanting to create a design within a design instead of cutting all the way through the holes in that leather where we do those flowers. They were thinking maybe we just score that.
Hold on, you guys. I'll go get it. Hold on.
Neat idea, though. I'm sure once you've played with it, you could come up with all kinds of different.
Yeah, I mean, if I had time to play, we would have done this by now. But yeah, we haven't had a chance to play. Oh, so you got yours.
I love it when I can find something in my studio, which isn't very often, but now I'm getting really organized. So here was some of the fish leather.
I love that color.
I know, isn't it gorgeous?
Oh, it's beautiful.
But now I can't decide what I want, and I didn't buy enough of it. I only have 2 pieces. So I was thinking it would be really cool for color blocking on a jacket. So you guys, you know I love fishing. And I told my husband, you need to learn how to tan the salmon skin. So all my fishing buddies out there, this is your mission for the summer. This is so cool. So this is salmon. Oh, wow. And when I smelled it last time, I said, that smells like fish. And my husband came over and said, no, Ange, that's tanning, tanning leather. I got to get my sniffer in order. Here's another one that's red. So this on the ScanNCut would be awesome.
They absolutely cut beautifully. I have the green one. I bought green for her. We both bought this at the same show, not realizing each other bought it.
Yeah, we were going to surprise each other, and then we actually just both had our own.
That's crazy.
Okay, talking about sewing machines, we got a few questions. Are you girls ready for a couple?
Sure.
Yes.
All right, so Elizabeth wants to know what would be our advice on what is the best beginner embroidery machine? Thank you. So the best beginner embroidery machine, that's such a wide aspect. I mean, it really depends what you want to spend.
Yeah.
But do you guys have any advice on that?
My theory has always been buy as much hoop as you can get because you're going to outgrow it. I would prefer a 5x7 because a 4x4, if you love it, you're going to outgrow a 4x4 hoop within 6 months.
I agree. I completely agree. In fact, I started with, well, I actually won it in a fashion design contest, and it only had the 4x4 hoop. And I think after just a couple of months, I was like, oh, that 5x7 would be so nice. Yeah. And now, wait. Now, let me make, I'm working on a project. I'll bring it out. For anybody who did not see my project last week, I'm working on a scarf for the blog. And this is all yarn.
Wow.
That's going to be cool.
Isn't that going to be cool? So, and this is not wash away. But now, so this hoop is like only like the medium size. There's the monster hoop that I use all the time now because it just makes it so much faster. But I will say the hoop sizes with their functionality have come a long way because the new hoop that we have now on the Luminaire, in the old days, like old, you'd be worried about the ends flopping and things like that, but they've stabilized it with the metal, and I mean, they work great. I mean, what are your thoughts?
Oh, it's awesome. And it's strong. I mean, I've actually gotten my foot wrapped up in it where normally the fabric would pop out, but the fabric stayed in the hoop. So I was able to go right back to the project without having any problems.
Well, what's the other thing? I have everything all over. Hold on.
So just another thought on that, purchasing your first embroidery machine. I'm going to say go visit your local dealer, but there's a big reason for that, because a lot of times, you want to buy the most you can afford. I say buy the most you can afford and buy up, not down, to have something to grow into. But sometimes at your local dealer, you're going to find some really great pre-owned models, and they're going to back up their service on those, and you might be able to get something bigger and better even than you thought by getting something that that somebody traded in at a local dealer.
And the bonus of that is they will actually teach you how to use it.
Yes, absolutely. Huge bonus.
I think that's one of the most, I would say that's one of the most important things. I mean, I even have, when my mom and I would go to some sewing expos, she would buy a couple things there at the show because it's a great deal. But then when she got home, she didn't have a dealer to help her, or they didn't have that brand near her at all. And it's when you get into a little bit nicer machines, just to have that little extra, hey, can you help me with this? Or do you have classes? Yeah. I mean, now there's a lot of things that dealers are offering online. They have little mini classes, clubs. It's so much easier to learn that way. Yeah. And you get the support.
Having somebody to hold your hand through it a little bit is really a nice thing.
Yeah. You can find friends there too. That's another cool thing.
Yeah.
You can find friends at your local dealership.
Well, heck, we make a ton of friends on here.
That's true.
We've got sewing friends from all over the world. All right, so here's the hoop. This is huge, but I wanted to just show the back side of it. So see how this is all metal, which is really nice. I don't know how well you can see it, but my favorite part of the new hoop, by the way, speaking of hoops, is this, where it just flips up and down. And I have to tell you, as you guys know, I love to embroider sheer fabrics with lace and everything. And this, I can put that mesh wash away or whatever stabilizer, water soluble, and some tulle fabric or sheer. And when I pull this, it doesn't pull the fabric at all. And it makes it nice and tight without the ripples, which is amazing for a hoop this size.
Yes.
Yep.
So I love this one. Now, I could have used this for my scarf, but I didn't want the scarf so wide, and I was being conservative on stabilizer. So I got one more row to go. So this is what I have. This is going to be for St. Patty's Day. I don't know how long to make it, but I'll just keep playing, and I can't wash away the stabilizer. It'll be on the blog for everyone to see here shortly. So
it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
So Robin suggests a beginner embroidery machine is the 2750D.
That's a nice machine.
I love that machine. I love that machine.
Good call, Robin. Robin is a dealer, by the way, a brother dealer. Yvette says, yes, the biggest hoop. And
You get hoop envy. I mean, you really do.
Amy from All Brands. Haven't seen you in ages. Great to see you. Reen popped in. Liz says, go big or go home.
Well, if you're going to do a lot of in the hoop projects, you're going to really, really, really want a bigger hoop. If you're going to do a lot of baby clothes and left chest on a t-shirt, a 4x4 is going to work good. But a 5x7 is a really good kind of starting zone too. So
and even if you decide to purchase another machine, you still can use that machine, and it will take a 4x4. It'll take a 5x7, and it's not wasted money.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, what I found is, like, I use one of my machines for embroidery, and I use the other one for sewing. So even if it was just embroidery only, I don't think that's a bad investment on there. Here's a question for you guys. And I'm just scrolling through some of these that I can see. The questions go kind of fast. So forgive me if I'm not answering everyone, but I'm doing my best. Yvette says, what do you think is better to purchase, the DX125 ScanNCut or the DX225? And there's one big difference on those two.
The scanning feature, and there's actually two big differences. The 225 scans 12 by 24, and it reads RPES files. The 125 doesn't do either one of those. You're going to have more stuff built into, more patterns built into the 225, and more pieces come with it. So you get more in the box out with the 225, and once again, dealer support.
Yeah.
So as opposed to 1-800, whoever.
That's a great answer. I have a few people rolling in here. Robin says they offer classes. Yes, they do. Susan says she has the Brother Persona. That's a great machine.
Great machine.
Joanne, you use that a lot.
Oh, I love that machine. Of course, if you bring up any machine model on there, I'm going to say I love that machine. But that one I've used a lot, and I really love that machine.
I'm laughing at some of the comments through here. Someone said that their dealer doesn't offer classes, and someone said find a new dealer. But you know what? There are a lot of YouTube videos, and also on the Brother Stitching Social. That's like a great place to learn.
Absolutely.
If you don't have a dealer near you that has that instant support.
Yep.
I do a lot of projects with the ScanNCut.
Yeah, a lot. That's how I actually learned how to use the ScanNCut. Well, it's better when you came here to teach me, but that was kind of hands-on, right? Okay, Shirley wanted to know what size this hoop is and what machine. This goes with the Luminaire, Shirley. And this is 10 5/8 by 16 inches. So it's pretty big. Okay, hold on one sec. I see a few more rolling in. Do you girls have any comments you want to give them advice on for the ScanNCut or any in general terms? Machines?
That's a big one. I'll let you go first, Joanne.
Well, you know what? It's really important to start working with what you have. I like to read and I like to write, so I really recommend reading your manual as well. There's a lot in there that if you try to do it all at once, you're probably going to get a little overwhelmed. But in combination with a good dealer, your manual is your best friend when you're home alone and it's after hours and Angela's not doing a Facebook Live show, so you can't ask her a question.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that my husband walked by. He's helping me pack all my stuff for Puyallup, and everybody's saying high wind. So did he just walk behind me? I didn't even know.
I saw him sneak by. Yep.
Well, yesterday we did a show and he showed up and he had a wrench about this big. And I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm going to fix the toilet. I was like, okay. So everyone that was watching that, it all turned out okay. Our house is not flooded. A man of many trades.
Oh, my.
So I have taught him how to pack the sewing machine, though, and he does a really good job at it.
Oh, that's great.
Very carefully, because that dream machine, when I carry it to, has the nice rolling basket, it can get a little heavy. So just out of curiosity, well, let's take a poll with everyone that's watching us. People who go to take classes, would you prefer to have hands-on classes in a dealer or in a fabric store, something like that? Or do you prefer to learn online? Or do you prefer just to scroll YouTube and blogs like Brother? So leave your comment below. Let's see. YouTube,
great questions.
Blog, or hands-on? Because that, it really, I get a mix. I've had a couple of polls when I do a giveaway, and it's about 50-50. A lot of people love the hands-on classes, but traveling with their machine, or if they don't supply machines. Now, a lot of the dealers, if you go to a dealer event, many of them supply the machines, which is kind of nice. Yeah. You could just show up and play. So, Cindy, you're going, I
go to Heidi's tomorrow.
Where are you going tomorrow?
Heidi's in St. Louis.
Oh, yes. So I had that on my notes today. I'm so bummed I can't make it. It conflicted with my Puyallup show. So I'm putting together a quick video to just pass over to the show, because I was talking to Karen and she said that'll be the second best. But that show is one of the ones where you can go, and a few of the dealers do this, where you can go and you can go from room to room, play on some of the best machines, have a great project out of each one. Are you going, Joanne?
I was there last year. I'm not there this year, but that was a phenomenal show. We had a great time. Everybody's had a great time there.
It's a great way to try before you buy.
Yes, that's it. Try before you buy. And you get enough time on the machines that you can tell this one's way beyond what I want to work with, or this one's awesome and I want more. I mean, it's really an easy way to test all of these and play for a day. So a lot of people go there with their friends. Oh, I forgot you're going there, which I hope it's a great event. Karen, I don't know if you're on here, but they have a great dealer down there in St. Louis. So, and then I'm going to see you in Atlanta.
Yes, I will be in the Discover Sewing booth in Atlanta at what's the name of that show?
Original Sewing and Quilt Expo.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
And then I will be in Warrenton, North Carolina at Quilt Lizzie. I'm doing a 3-day event there. We'll do, trying to think, we're doing PE Design, we're doing ScanNCut and VES4, and then we're doing a day of Luminaire.
Very nice. Are you, that's a lot of projects. So another opportunity for people. So I wanted to just bring this up and show you guys something. See if I can, first off, I'm going to bring this up. Oh, hey, we can all 4 fit on here. How do you like that?
Wow.
This gets more fun every time. So for those of you that are looking for Brother machines, I just got this in. This is for March, by the way, a little early, but I'm giving you a heads up. 0% financing for 60 months. That's a crazy good deal. That's like free money. Everyone, well, not really free money, but you know what I mean. So it's Celebrate National Quilt Month from March 14th to March 25th. So because you're watching the show sponsored by Brother, you get to hear this before you're supposed to know, right? But now you can plan ahead. So for some of these events, that's pretty cool. And the Quilt Club series, that's a great set of machines, wouldn't you say?
Love those machines too. I just do.
We're not allowed to ask Joanne anymore. Joanne loves all of them, but I do too. I can't help it. And
those machines have a great accessory package with them too. They all packaged, bundled up with some great accessories.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Every one of them has its own little package that really bumps it up.
I'm watching everyone's comments roll in. They're saying that they love hands-on. Elizabeth wants to know, where is that in St. Louis?
The Holiday Inn, I think it's on Route 66.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what the link is to.
Watson Road.
Is it sold out, do you know?
There may be a few slots left. I think they were cutting off yesterday, but I'm betting if you called today, you could still get in.
Okay, so let me spell it and put it on the screen. It's Heyde, right?
Yes.
Sewing?
Sewing machines. You want me to see if I can find the link?
If I can find the link, I'll put it up here for you guys. So you might just tell them that you saw Angela, Cindy, and Joanne were talking about it and you're dying to go. And maybe they can speak. You never know. So the other thing I wanted to show you guys, though, is if you go to the, see if I can bring it up while I'm talking. On the Brothers Sews Facebook page, there's a place at the top that tells all of the events coming up, because they have events planned all the way for the whole next year. And if you might find one near you that isn't very expensive, or maybe there's like a lot of them are starting these little sewing clubs, which is short projects, just briefly in the evenings. I'm going to start doing virtual for some of those because I can't travel anymore. Well, I mean, I can travel. There aren't enough days in the week is what I meant. The dear Lord hasn't given me more weeks for either of you guys either. And as educators for all three of us, when we go around teaching, you're limited to time and space of where you can go. So the virtual classes might be a good route for those of you that don't have. Oh, hey, Reen put the link in there. Reen, that's the longest link I've ever seen in my life.
Reen's going to be there too. She's going to be teaching in the hoop there.
Look at this. Could you guys see that link?
I was just finding it and found it, was copying and pasting it. Good job, Rain.
Okay, and here's a phone number you can call. 314-842-1168. So I have to laugh. So this right here, did you girls or anybody watching this, did you guys see that comedian that went and bought a brother machine and was trying to learn how to sew to change his zipper?
Yes, I did see parts of it.
I saw part
I don't usually watch videos, and I started it. I think I added 300 hits on his. I think it's like 3 million views. I've never laughed so hard. And when he called the dial with the straight stitch and zigzag stitch hieroglyphics, I was on the floor. Like I shared this video on my page. If you guys haven't seen it, everybody. I mean, it's just absolutely. I don't know if it's his accent, the bobbins flying off, the thread that's too hot, or, I mean, it's absolutely hilarious. But the hieroglyphics, that's when you do not want to be drinking coffee while you're watching it because it will fit it all over. It's pretty funny. So, yeah, everybody's saying, yes, they've seen it. It's hilarious. Shirley wants to know, do y'all ever do events in Lafayette, Baton Rouge, Lake Charles, or any upcoming ones in the Dallas area? All brands is what I'm thinking there.
Yeah, we've all been to almost all of those places.
Yeah, and they do some great events. I'm not scheduled for any down there this year, but
not at this time.
Either of you girls?
Nope. Tell them they need to plan something for 2020, and we'll all be there.
Yeah. Call Barbara and say we'd love. Well, did you see that cruise that Reen went on for a sewing cruise? Now, I was a little bit leery about that, but Reen, whatever photos you posted, you sold this one to me because it was beautiful. They had a beautiful room to sew in. All I could picture, because I've never been on a cruise, but I'm on a boat all the time, was getting stuck in rough seas and having like 100 women down in the basement sewing, getting seasick. Like, that's the vision I had. Well, that's not the vision she posted with her photos.
I had a friend, one of my local students went, and she said it was the best vacation ever. Really? Yeah, she took her husband with her, and he kept busy, and they saw a lot of great things, and she had a lot of fun stitching, and it was best ever.
Hey, by the way, Mary Smith wants to see your fur baby. So
all right.
Dog around there?
She's here.
Aww.
Aww. She was stressing because I was running around. Can you see her?
Hi, Emily. Emily's on here too. We got to bring Emily on the show here coming up soon. You guys have seen her on here. We've got a lot of great brand ambassadors. So, well, I'm going to let's see if there was anything else on here that I wanted to share with you guys. Let me just bring this up. I have too many screens open. Hold on a second. You can see my head going from one to the other. So professional, right? All right, so let me bring this up. Now that you're on here, Cindy. Okay.
It's like mission control in her place, y'all.
Yeah. Really. There's more going on there than there is on the space shuttle.
And can you guess what the temperature is in here?
70 degrees.
70 degrees. Yeah, long story made short. Okay, So we've got on the Brother blog, which I don't know if you girls have seen all of these. These are super fun, easy projects. Speaking to Emily Thompson that just popped in here, she did these cute embroidery luggage tags. Did you see these?
They're really cute. I love the
something like this too. And these are such, look at how cute this is. You would always know what bags you had. So while we're talking about that, because we're also talking about events and upcoming shows and things like that, Cindy, you have this like, well, I called it like the, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word. It might be copyrighted. So it's like make people really skinny. Spanx.
Oh,
Spanx for your suitcase.
Yes, my Spanx.
No association with Brother, by the way. But she pulled out this thing and like, what is that?
It's a cover for your luggage, and it just keeps my luggage from getting so damaged. I mean, I came home one day from one trip, and in the Memphis airport, my suitcase is totally open and everything's falling out. So I decided, all right, that's the last time. It was a brand new suitcase. The zipper gets ripped. So this one just holds it, and if I stuff it in too big, no big deal. It's made out of neoprene.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Like a spandex. It's neoprene, but it's like a really stretchy. So did you make it? Or I can't remember if you made it or you bought it.
I have one that I bought. Actually, I have multiples that I bought, but I haven't. They're too small for my suitcases. I have one that I bought, and then I have one that I made, or two that I made.
Okay, so I have a special request from all of our sewing friends around here. Would you please do a tutorial on making those and post a photo? Because I think I would like one of those.
I don't think it would take a whole lot to do that, but yes, I'll be happy to do that. There's no trim on it. The neoprene, you don't have to actually finish the edge or anything because it doesn't ravel.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, you just have to picture this thing like if you put it on, it would be like, and it went right on the suitcase. It would be super easy. I after you left, I had to laugh because I was like, I wonder if I could get pantyhose around that. But then I thought, no, if I post a video on that, it's going to be worse than Brandon's with the sewing machine. So I just left it to lie. But if something breaks on your luggage, you know what's going to happen. You know, the first thing to come out is going to be lingerie all over everywhere. So I actually make these little bags, which I should do a blog post on these little zippered bags out of satin. I line them so they're super cute. Joanne, I think you do this too.
Yep.
So I have one for lingerie, one for everything. So if the suitcase goes, there's going to be a lot of really cute satin bags out there. But it's very cute. All right. So anyways, Emily, that's a cute project. So if you guys, she's got the pattern on there. She has everything on this. This is on the Brother blog.brothersews.com, all the tutorial. And what machine is she using?
That's a nice little machine, the one that she's got there.
NS1150E. That's a cute machine.
Yeah.
Does that just do embroidery only?
Yeah, with an E, it's embroidery only, I believe.
Yeah, that's cute. Okay, so that's one project.
I like the fabric she chose for that too. It's cute. It's the new cork cotton.
Stop thinking.
Emily, if you're on here, I have to give you like an A+. Your fabric is always so cute. And she does all the little cute kids' clothes. Okay, like a corset, Victoria said. Yeah, kind of like a corset. Okay, so here's Laura's. Laura always has the prettiest pictures. I just want to go to her town and take photos. So here, this fabric is so fun. Very cute. She used a pattern, made a cute jacket. Jacket is on my list to make, but look at how fun that fabric is.
I made that jacket already. I've made that exact jacket.
Have you?
You'll see it in the future. Yeah, I can't tell where, but you'll see it in the future. I'll tell you that much.
That sounds good. That's very cute. I'm working on a coat sew-along for the next season of It's So Easy, and I want cashmere because I need a really nice cashmere jacket. Ooh. So I always try to find projects for It's So Easy of something that I can wear or need. So that's one of them. Laura, great job. Love the photos. Love the fabric. That would be like one of those things that if I sat next to Laura on the plane, I'd be petting her. Petting her fabric. All right, so there's some more quick tips for you guys. There's the Winnie the Pooh. Is this Janice's? Oh my gosh, my nieces would love this. I think they turned.
Oh, she's got some really cute things on there this month.
Look at how fun. Oh my gosh, Teresa, if you're on here, my sister, this is so cute. You could do this. So her, the twins turn 1. Her little boy turns 2 today, and then the twins turn 1 next month. So she's busy, but look at how cute this is.
That's
okay, adorable. I might have to get on. So anyways, another project for you. And I think there was one more I wanted to point out on the blog while we're here chatting. Mr. Domestic had this really fun one. Embroidered wine bag. Who doesn't need that, right? That's cute. The reason I wanted to bring this up, though, is that letter, it's built in, correct? Unless
Yes.
I'm missing something. So those
Depends on what machine, but yes.
built in the Dream Machine, and I don't know what machine he's using. That, I love the colors on that. All right, what machine is he using? I don't know, but he has great pictures for this tutorial.
The neat thing about those letters too is that the flowers stitch after the letter. So if you wanted a non-floral version, you could stitch just the letter and skip all the floral.
I never thought about that. That's a great idea.
Looks nice on towels. It's nice for, you know, if you want to make something a little masculine too. It's a good looking letter.
Yvette says she does shoe bags with her husband with initials on them. That's a good idea.
Nice.
Use packing cubes. We got a lot of good ideas. So, well, girls, it's been really fun today. I hope everyone has enjoyed the tips that we've shown them. I love the tips that you put in there, Joanne, for people to scroll through the website. So next month for the Sewing News Live show, we are going to be interviewing the Business Lives Here girls, all 3 of them, to show how you can make money sewing.
Awesome.
So,
nice.
And we'll have you guys back on if you're good to coming back on, because we got to see what's new for March and things like that. So thank you guys. Thanks everyone for watching. Joanne, Cindy, see if I can pop all these up here.
Good to see you all.
Great to see you guys. Leave your comments and questions. If it's something that we can answer, we'll go ahead and do that. But make sure you tag us in it so we don't miss it through all the comments, right?
Yes, please. Yes. Yep. Happy sewing, happy searching.
Have a good rest of the day.
Hope to see you at some of these new events, and I hope to see some of you at the Friday Night Fashion Show this Friday, which is going to be awesome. No pressure, right? I'm trying to pack my bags for that. So, all right.
It's a busy day.
Bye, Cindy. Bye, Joanne.
See ya.